Hi, I'm Ryan,
And I'm Kurt.
and we're here to bring you a special presentation of The Book Thief by Marcus Zusak, brought to you by the super awesome Gallery of Book Art.
Our first masterpiece is a picture of a book burning. The Germans used book burnings as an act to get rid of anything that went against their cause. This portrait shows the first time Liesel experienced this and stole her second book as many people gathered around to watch. This scene relates to the book The Kite Runner through using book burnings as an act to silence the people.
Our next picture is of Max about to fight Hitler within a boxing ring. Hitler wanted to exterminate the Jews and was willing to do anything to do it. Hitler gets exactly what he wants and is able to use all means necessary to defeat the Jew, Max, in the ring as the crowd riles him up behind him. This scene relates to the Kite Runner through Asef using his power to bring extermination to the Hazaras.
This next picture shows when Hans Jr. got upset with Hans about him not joining the Nazi Party. In Hans's Jr. words, you're either for the German Party or against it. This explains that Germans were more than willing to betray their own family for the good of Germany and would follow any orders. In Persepolis, the people rioting in the streets to overthrow the government showed how people got involved in politics.
The next work by Kurt von Striedel showcases the act of Liesel robbing another book, except this time from the mayor's house. Liesel takes the book because the thing she enjoys most is reading a new novel. She resorts to thievery because she takes pride in stealing the book as compared to accepting the pity offered to have the book. This scene relates to the 2004 hit movie National Treasure through using thievery to fulfill an internal desire for knowledge. Nicolas Cage would probably be very fond of Liesel Meminger. Go Liesel.
The next work of art by Ryan Van Schmidt depicts the scene of Liesel and Rudy behind a tree watching as the death march led by the Nazis passed by them. Liesel and Rudy sit waiting to see if Max is within the passing group. This scene relates to the recent situation in Syria because most of the people in the marches were of the German descent, just like how in Syria most of the people killed were of their own nationality.
The next picture by Rian Schmidt is of a gas chamber found within concentration camps with souls flying outwards. The narrator, Death, depicts this scene as him seeing souls rise out of this building. Death marches, which were led to concentration camps, would kill a vast number of people. However, gas chambers would kill even more and quicker. This scene relates to Syria as well as Syria's use of chemical weapons on its own people.
Next, we have a picture of Liesel reading to the townspeople in a basement while they are cowering from the threat of a bombing. Liesel uses the power of words to calm everyone down. Another example is how Hitler uses the power of words to sway the German people. In Bless Me Ultima, Tenario uses his words to persuade the town people to kill Ultima.
This next scene is of Rudy being drafted into the Hitler Youth. Two Nazis walk up to Rudy's doorstep, demanding to see Rudy and inform him that they want his aid in the war. World War II contained a lot of child soldiers that fought for the cause, and Rudy is a prime example of one. This relates to current situations in the Middle East where children are being used as suicide bombers and being used to fight for a cause that is so unknown to them, as well as current situations with gangs localized all around cities. This next picture shows Hans finally coming home from the war and Liesel welcoming him back with open arms. Liesel yells Papa many times and runs crying into him. The war took many people and even fewer returned. People are never same after the war. This relates to the Iraq War and the soldiers coming home to the grace of their family after a long, heated period of war. I mean, come on, people. War. Huh. What is it good for? Absolutely nothing. Say it again now.
This next picture shows the aftermath of an air raid. Air raids were led across Germany by the Allies, frequently attacking cities that weren't even involved in the war. Munich was one of those towns. Here, Liesel is seen viewing the aftermath of one of those air raids. This can be related to the Iraq War and the U.S. bombing Iraq on multiple occasions.
Our next piece of work is a picture of how Death used colors to show the emotion of a scene. Colors are a major symbol of both people and death. Death also uses colors to show the Nazi flag. Colors can be used to symbolize the passing of life, and through this can relate to the scene in Bless Me Ultima in which the carriage with one of the Trementina sisters gets brought along in her casket to the burial site.
Our last picture is a scene where Liesel finds Rudy dead after the air raid. This picture illustrates death and what horrors can come after it. This can be related to how in Bless Me Ultima, Antonio witnesses much death during his childhood and is greatly affected by it.
This ends our showcase of artwork of The Book Thief by Marcus Zusak. We hope you enjoyed it and have a great day.